Hi everyone, my name is Angelica Denham. Welcome to my channel. If you have not already subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button so that you can learn all of the tips and tricks on becoming a successful independent Scentsy consultant. So I'm going to jump right in and get started. So if you are watching this video, then you are a brand new consultant, and welcome to the Sweet Magnolia family. So when you first become a consultant, you get all of those emails with the different information and login to your workstation. So it kind of gives you an idea of what to do next. So when you log into your workstation, you are going to be looking at your dashboard. So when you look at your dashboard, there will be a first things first checklist. That is a mouthful, and you will hear me say that many times throughout this video because it is so important that you complete all the tasks on the first things first checklist. And while you don't just watch the videos, it is super important to also go ahead and do the task as well. That way you can set up your website, customize your website name. Like for instance, mine is sweetmagnolia.scentsy. So you want to be thinking about your brand. So Sweet Magnolia early on became my storefront name, and it has just kind of evolved and has really represented my business and my personality well. So with that being said, when you are setting up your website, you want to keep things like that in mind, but know that you can always go back and change it as long as someone else doesn't already have that website name. And the next thing that you are going to be doing in the first things first checklist is starting your party link or opening up a party link. And many times it is your initial first party, which many of us like to call your launch party. So you are launching your business, you are shouting it from the rooftops that you are a brand new consultant, and you really want everyone to know this so that they can support you, because there is no better time to get everyone's support is when you're first beginning as a brand new consultant. So that's my little boy back there coughing. So if you hear him, please excuse it. He is 4 years old and is all about being wherever mommy is and seeing what I'm up to. So he may pop in from time to time. But it's super important to go ahead and create that launch party link. That way, as soon as you join and you start sharing that you're a consultant, you do not have to wait for your kit to do that. As soon as you set up your website, anyone can go ahead and start ordering right off your website, or you can put in orders yourself. And the first things first checklist will show you how to do that. But the way that I learned was performing all of those tasks, and also by just playing around in the workstation and kind of figuring things out. And there are also plenty of videos here on YouTube that will walk you through how to do that. That is something that I plan on recording at some point. That way I can, visually show you how to do the different things. So, and once you have kind of really gotten started in your business, you want to make sure that you always have a party open. So right now, Scentsy has made some updates to our websites, and now whenever customers check out, the very last step prior to checking out, ask the customer if they want to attach their order to a party. So one that I have open, it says no party, no worries, click here. That way it just gives the customer that prompt, that call to action to click on that to select that that party to attach their order to that party. So that is definitely something to keep in mind to do. And also, I had been doing a open party for my wickless mail. However, I've kind of changed that up and decided to go with the no party, no worries. That way I can collect orders in there, because the consultant support are no longer moving parties, or no longer moving orders to parties. So now that they have that feature on our websites, they will no longer be doing that. But you can also apply individual orders to whatever party you have open as well. So there's two different ways that orders can get attached to parties. And it's only on those two different avenues that you can attach orders to parties. Scentsy Club orders cannot be attached to parties. And once an order is completed and processed, if your customer did not attach it to a party, I'm sorry, but there is nothing that can be done after that point. So another thing that you most definitely want to do is customize your website. So you want to kind of introduce yourself, let people know who you are, why you joined, and kind of what you hope to get from your Scentsy business. You want to add a photo in there of maybe you and your pets, you and your family, you and your children, however you would like to customize that. I think it's super important, because when people go to your website, another way to make sure that they are on the right site is by seeing your picture there. Because I have had people to go to Google and look up Scentsy and order from that generic Scentsy account, and they thought that I would receive the order, but I did not, because they did not go through my website. So if someone looks up Scentsy, they won't find you specifically unless they choose you as their consultant. So that is another thing to keep in mind by having a photo. That way people can see that they are on the right site. And I'm just looking down here at my notes so I don't forget anything. So another super important thing I do want to let you guys know and encourage is that it's never too soon or too late to start encouraging people to join Scentsy. And even if you feel like you're not a leader, trust me, I have been in your shoes, and I was definitely that way when I first joined. So a month into me joining, I had a teamie. I had no clue what I was doing. I did not know how to lead her, but you know, she was doing really, really well, and we just kind of helped each other when we needed it, and kind of both learn together. So that is most definitely something that I strongly encourage, especially if you want to make the most money from Scentsy. The way to do that is by growing a team. So pretty much that is all I'm going to go over in this video, is just kind of giving you some pointers on what to do while you're waiting for your kit to come. So that is all I'm going to be sharing for right now, but make sure you hit subscribe so that you can learn more tips and tricks on how to jumpstart your Scentsy business. Bye!